Hello, and I am coming to answer the question I get the most often. So I get new people who stumble across my page all the time, and they ask me a really important question. They say, Heather, you look great. What did you do, or what plan did you follow? And I hear this question with two different perspectives. One, it's kind of like that, that old idea of when people ask you how your day is going. Most often people just want to hear okay. They don't want to be really bothered with what's going on in your life. And then you've got those people who do. They really actually want to hear what's going on in your life. So when they say, hey, how's everything going? They actually want an honest response. So when somebody asks me that question, there's two different ways I could answer it. The first one is the really honest, deep, and hard answer. And then there is the superficial, glossed over thing that I think a lot of times people are really searching for because they want that quick go-to, this is how I do this. So the true answer to that question, Heather, how did you do this? What did you do to get your results? Is I became brutally honest about my behaviors. I went and actually got some counseling for things that happened in my childhood that were causing me to emotionally eat. I began to work on my binge eating. I began to build self-love. I built in gratitude into my life. I transformed from the inside. That is the honest to God's truth on how I got the results I got. What I think a lot of times people are asking me, though, is what tool did you use to track your food? Because that's how I hear that. So when someone really transforms, they have to have a pivotal mind shift if they're going to keep it off forever. If we're thinking about ways to track your nutritional intake and make sure that you're hitting a calorie deficit, that can be done a gajillion ways, right? I mean, you can follow a food template, you can count macros, you can count calories, you can count points. Those are just the tools in your toolbox. To me, they're very good to have, and they're nice to switch out, but that's not what has to change. If you've struggled with your weight for your whole life, there are things going on under the surface, creating boundaries, learning to speak your truth, learning to say no, learning to prioritize you. All of those things have to happen in order for the weight loss to occur. Now, that's the real answer. What I just gave you, all of that stuff is what I had to change to get to where I am. If you want to know the tools that I used, I did Weight Watchers Points Plus, I did macro counting and calorie counting and moved away from Weight Watchers. I have done carb cycling in the past. I have done tried my hand with intuitive eating. That didn't go so well. I am currently now just working on eating on a simple eating regimen with portion size templates, and I'm not even tracking calories or macros. I've done all of those things in the last 10 years, all of which have provided me good results, because it's really not about those tools. Those tools are a way for me to track my honesty, to stay on top of myself, but they are not the thing that will get you to where you want to be. It was all that other stuff, the being honest, the being self-aware, the diving into the emotional eating. If you're struggling with binge eating, getting control of the binge eating. If you're currently struggling with not having boundaries around food for yourself or with others, starting to love yourself, learning to be grateful for yourself. If all of those things happen, you can switch out those tools however you want, and it's really still going to yield the same results. You have to play with those tools to find the one you like the best. So I hope whatever answer you wanted, I provided for you today, because I see that, again, as being two separate answers, distinctly different, but coming from the same question. You have a wonderful day, and if you have anything you would like me to answer further, please just put it in the comments below. Take care. Bye.